What's up everyone, it's Demolition Derby for Life. I am going to give a video on my Derby lawnmower. I took it out of its little winter storage and decided to do a little work on it and put a couple new things on it, or I put one new thing on it and replaced another thing. So what I did is I put in a gas pedal for the lawnmower. It did take me a little while to figure out how to mount this in here and how I wanted to run it. So basically what I did was I found one of my old bikes. I was going to use this one first, but then when I looked at the brake pedal, and that's what you want to use. You want to use brake pedals off of old bikes for your gas pedal. But when I looked at this one, the brake pedals were plastic, and those are pretty easy to break. And I remembered that I had this one over at my mom's house, and this one, which was that brake pedal, is was metal or aluminum type deal. So what I did was I took that off and I made up a small bracket. Basically, I took an old bolt that wasn't being used and a spacer, which is just a piece of small square tubing, and I just welded it on to a small plate that I had. And then the bolts, I have it bolted down. I don't have it welded onto the frame itself, because I kind of figured if I junk this thing out, that way I can save my gas pedal. But there was existing holes already in the frame, so what I did was I just matched the holes to that's in the frame or on this panel, and then I just drilled 2 holes in this little plate here, and I just bolted it on. So after you got this thing mounted down, I should probably tighten this up a little bit, but after you get it mounted down, all what you do is you run it behind the motor or wherever you can, and then you bring it here, and then you bolt or put the let's see if I can move this out of the way. You like the plastic covering that goes around the wire. All what you do is you clamp that in the existing holder, I guess you want to call whatever you want to call it, from the old throttle, and then you just run your wire through what I did is I just ran it through a clamp, if that shows you guys a little bit better. All what you do is you run it through a little clamp, and you clamp it shut and have this wire semi-tight. I got it as tight as I could get it. And then all what you do is you put a small screw through, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, you have to have springs, so that way when you push on the gas pedal, it pulls it forward, and then when you release on it, the springs pull it back, so it goes back to a better idling position. It is very simple to make up. It took me a little while to figure out how to run it and how to get everything to run decent, but it took me a little bit, but I got it figured out. It's very easy to do, like I said. Also, what I fixed on here is I put a carb in, a new carb that well, actually it's not new. I pulled it off this old motor, which is shot. I pulled the carb off of here because I knew it was good, and this carb that's on here was not so good. That was on this original motor, it kept backfiring and just it ran like crap, but I knew the carb that was on that motor would work on here, and it was good. At least I knew it was, or I thought it was good. So I just threw this on here. I cleaned it out a little bit, so it runs pretty decent. I'll give you guys a little shot or test run of this. If you remember in my past videos, or in the derby that I was at with this at Wright County Fair, or not Wright, yeah, Wright County Fair, this kept backfiring and just popping. It just ran like crap, and I figured, well, I'm not doing anything, I might as well get that fixed, and so this is ready for next year. So let's see if I can get this thing to pop over. Almost. Oh, I gotta turn the gas on. I do have a switch, or a thing to shut off the gas so it doesn't all run out. Alright. Should pop over now.
Runs really nice.
It does run really nice, as you could see. I just stepped on the gas a little bit too soon. But as you can see, it's just acting up a little bit. I just gotta let it warm up a little bit before I rev it up too much.
It seems to work a lot better when it's warmer.
As you see, guys, it runs fairly decent. But I have to let it warm up before I drive it off or whatever, because it seems to run a lot better when it's warmer. But like I said, guys, also what you need to do is just find a brake pedal I think metal ones would be better, because they last probably a lot longer than plastic ones. So just find a metal brake pedal that comes off of like a old bike or whatever, and then just run it behind the motor itself. And I probably will zip tie this down the extra length of the brake pedal, or the covering, and just zip tie that down so it doesn't get caught somewhere and it breaks or whatever. Then you just, like I said, just bolt it down, or screw this tight from the existing holder. Just pull it tight and so that it doesn't move, and then run it into like a clamp, and then clamp it, and then compress it tight, and then just put a screw through, and all you need is 2 strings just to pull it back, and you're ready to go. It's very simple to do. And then, like I also said, put a new carb on it, or a new old carb, and got her all fixed, and she's ready for the the 2017 Derby season. I'm still looking for more events. If you guys know of any that are in Minnesota, I am not going to travel out of state just to demo this thing, because I don't even know if this thing will actually last that long. But like I said, if you guys know of any other places in Minnesota that do lawnmower derbies, I'll probably look that up and then decide if I want to go there or not. So, thanks guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm getting up there, almost 500 subscribers. I just need to keep making more videos, and you guys keep telling more people about me, and this channel is gonna grow. I guarantee you guys, it will grow. So, thanks again guys for watching my videos. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I love you guys, and we'll catch you guys later.